Middle Tennessee State University student Chris Kalba, a member of the state's Libertarian Party, made a video recording of a July 4th encounter with a sheriff's deputy at a DUI checkpoint. And that video has gone viral on the web. Kalba, who studied the legal and constitutional issues surrounding checkpoints, was confronted by Rutherford County Sheriff's Deputy A.J. Ross. When Ross demanded that Kalba roll down his window, the student complied by opening it far enough to converse with the deputy, then ignored demands that the window be opened any further. The deputy ordered Kalba to pull to the side of the road and leave the vehicle, then conducted an unauthorized search of the vehicle with a drug-sniffing dog. Kalba, who was not given a citation or taken into custody, points out that the drug dog's handler prompted the dog to give false alerts in order to justify searching the car's interior.
Lexi Fretz of Greencastle, Pennsylvania, gave birth to a baby boy on June 14th. The child, who was given the name Walter, lived a very brief but consequential life. He was born at 19 weeks gestational age. The tiny infant was quickly handed to his mother, who recalls, "I could see his heart beating in his tiny chest." Lexi's husband, Joshua, a commercial photographer, was able to capture dozens of pictures of the tiny, perfectly formed baby boy with his parents and sisters. Although the child didn't survive long after being born, doctors had told Lexi prior to the premature birth that he was viable, meaning that he had a good chance of living outside the womb. Significantly, the controversial abortion bill in Texas that led to the filibuster by feminist heroine Wendy Davis would have imposed restrictions on abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy, 1 week beyond the age Walter Fretz had reached in the womb.
Barack Obama wants a new car, and the Department of Homeland Security is going to provide him with one. The current presidential limo, which is called the Beast, is a 7.5-ton armored vehicle incorporating elements of a Cadillac and a Chevy Kodiak commercial truck. That 2009 model, which is to be replaced by an updated vehicle, is equipped with 8-inch plating, 5-inch multi-layered windows, a night vision system, and a blood bank. The Beast isn't invincible, however. Earlier this year, it broke down at Israel's Ben Gurion Airport.
Nearly 1/8 of the entire U.S. workforce is employed as a temporary worker. Over the past 4 years, the number of temp workers has increased by more than 50% as major companies, from Walmart to PepsiCo, have expanded the number of freelancers, part-timers, and outside consultants. This trend is driven by uncertainty of company earnings in the still stagnant economy. In addition, many companies, particularly small businesses, have been reluctant to hire full-time employees on account of the postponed but still impending arrival of the Obamacare employee insurance mandate.
Perhaps the most controversial element of Obamacare is the individual mandate, which the Supreme Court has ruled a form of taxation. Republicans in both the House and the Senate have proposed constitutional amendments that would nullify that provision. Mississippi Congressman Stephen Palazzo has introduced the following language as a proposed constitutional amendment. Congress shall make no law that imposes a tax on a failure to purchase goods or services. Senator Marco Rubio of Florida has introduced a measure with the same language, which he calls the Right to Refuse Amendment.